Oh, say maybe this part don't even record. Hey everybody, we are going to do what we call a plant empowerment right now. So if you have an essential oil, pull out your favorite essential oil, and also pull out maybe a sheet of paper and a pen so that you can write some things down. Which oil you choose is not important. Just pick an oil that you work with and that you know, that you like, that you love. And so before we get started with doing the plant empowerment, let's have you go through and just write down some notes about what you know about the plant. You know, how it smells, how it makes you feel, why you use it. Go ahead and just write down for a minute or two the things that you know and observe in this plant. So think of what we're doing here is building a better bond between you and the plant. You know, you're creating a stronger connection to you and the plant. You know, a lot of times we have intellectual understanding of what a plant is and how to use it and how to apply it and when to use it. But you know, essential oils, they have personalities that are different than just taking herbs and things like that, that are much more adaptive than normal forms of therapy. And the thing is like when you're inhaling essential oils, you're kind of having a direct route into the brain. You know, through the nose, you're able to shift the brain very quickly when other forms of like talking or therapy it takes a little while, but going through the nose through scent, it actually can shift the brain very quickly, because scent affects both your viscera, like your body and your internal organs, but it also is a doorway into the unconscious, and it affects the areas of the brain that are in charge of behavior. And so essential oils can be a very, very powerful tool. And so with this, I'd like you to take long, slow, deep breaths with the plant. You're just observing. You're just taking some long, slow, deep breaths. Take 3 or 4 more long, slow, deep breaths. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. And now just be still and keep your eyes closed and just notice how you feel. Notice your body, your emotions, your mind. Okay, now things that you've observed, the smell, the scent, how it made you feel, write that down in your notes. You know, just jot yourself down a few notes. These notes are just for you, so do it in whatever manner you'd like. Okay. Now next, before we inhale the plant, we're going to do abdominal breathing, right? So abdominal breathing is if you put your hand here on your chest and your hand on your abdomen. As you inhale, the chest shouldn't move, but the abdomen should come out a little bit, right? And then as you exhale, it should compress, right? So as you inhale, and then as you exhale, you're compressing your belly, right? Now, the reason why this is important is by taking long, slow, deep breaths and doing abdominal breathing, you're starting to, for one, calm the body down. You're calming the emotions down, which helps to activate your mental processes. Also, what's starting to happen is as you do long, slow, deep breaths with belly breathing, you're starting to calm down the stress response, right? Whenever you're observing something new, the stress response kind of, in a way, keeps it from coming in. It keeps you from having the experience. And so by having long, slow, deep breaths, you're able to experience the plant to a much higher degree. Okay. So we're not doing this with oils. You're just taking long, slow, deep breaths in through your nose and exhaling through the mouth. Okay. So keep your eyes closed. Inhale through the nose. Exhale slowly through the mouth. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Again, inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Again, inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Just be still. Just be still, be aware, keep your eyes closed. Again, inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Just be still. Just keep your eyes closed and just let your body relax. Now, pick up your essential oil, take the cap off, and inhale the oil a few times and see what you notice. Did the scent change? Did the way it makes you feel change? Put the cap back on the bottle, and whatever you observed, write down in your notes. When you're done, just be still. Now, this next piece is what we call anchoring the mind, right? Anchoring the mind. Now, if you take two fingers and just pinch the tip of your nose, you're pinching it, and you're just doing that so that you're aware of the tip of your nose, right? You're not holding it, you're just kind of pinching it so you know where to put your attention. Now, put your attention on the tip of your nose. By doing this, this anchors the mind. It quiets the mind. It keeps it from wandering off. So it helps you to become more observant. You're not using an oil. You're just doing long, slow, deep breaths again. In through the nose. Out through the mouth. Your awareness is on the tip of your nose. You're not inhaling an oil right now. You're just simply doing abdominal breathing. Keep doing long, slow, deep breaths through the nose. Exhaling through the mouth. Now, pick up your bottle and open up the cap and take long, slow, deep breaths again with your awareness on the tip of your nose. Inhale and then exhale through the mouth. What do you notice? Has the scent changed? Does it make you feel different? Do you notice how it impacts your body, your emotions, your mind? After you're done inhaling a few more times, just be still and just have your experience. Okay, so by anchoring the mind, you have deeper awareness of how you feel physically, emotionally, mentally, but also deeper awareness of the plant. You're able to observe to a much higher degree. So, based on this, let's have you again write some things down in your notes, just things that you noticed. Did the scent change? Did how it makes you feel change? Did something deepen? Now, anchoring the mind increases our awareness of ourselves and awareness of the plant itself. This next component, we're going to be putting our awareness on our heart. This helps to increase the connection to the plant itself. So your awareness is on the center of your chest, and take long, slow, deep breaths with the plant. Still taking long, slow, deep breaths. And just be still. Keep your eyes closed. Just let it incubate. Again, begin inhaling. You're inhaling the essential oil, and your awareness is on your heart, which is the center of your chest. You're taking long, slow, deep breaths. Your awareness is on your heart. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth. Just be still. Be still, be aware, keep your eyes closed. Let's do that one more time. So begin inhaling the essential oil, and your awareness is on your heart, the center of your chest. Just be still, be aware, keep your eyes closed, just let it incubate. Now, write down your experiences and the things that you noticed. Did the scent change? Did how it made you feel change? Your body, your emotions, your mind? Did you have more insight on how to use the oil? Go ahead and write these things down. Okay. Now, you're going to take your oil. You're going to leave the cap on actually for this piece. And you're going to put it in your left hand. Right? Now you're going to take your right hand and you're going to hold it over the bottle. And silently, you'll just say, may you be blessed with divine love, divine mercy. Your awareness is on your heart, the center of your chest. May you be blessed with divine love, divine mercy. You're blessing the little energy beings associated with this plant. The nature spirits are nature divas. Everything in creation has nature spirit or nature diva associated with it to bring it into form. May you be blessed with divine love, divine mercy. Waves of love, peace, of bliss. Now open the bottle again and take some inhalations and make some observations. Now you're going to hold it in the hand in the same way. We're taking this a step further. You're holding it in the hand. Your other hand is going over the top of the oil. And you're going to repeat after me. Your awareness is on your heart and your crown. And you're going to say, Lord, make me an instrument of thy peace. Make me an instrument of thy love and thy peace. Where there is injury, I will pardon. Where there is hatred, let me sow love. Where there is darkness, let me sow light. Where there is despair, I will cultivate hope. Where there is doubt, I will cultivate faith. Where there is sadness, joy. May you be blessed with loving kindness. Gently take the cap off of the bottle and take some long, slow, deep breaths and see what you observe. Write down your observations. Did the scent change? Did how it made you feel physically, emotionally, mentally? Did that change? Okay. Now, this next piece is tied to the energy, the center between your eyebrows, which is the energy of thought, right? This center also has to do with integrating and regulating um, whatever's coming into all the energy centers, right? This center between the eyebrows is considered the master energy center or the master chakra. It helps to regulate and sequence all the other chakras. So with that, you're going to take your bottle and you're going to hold it up to the area between your eyebrows. This is a way of directing the plant to a much greater degree. So with your oil up to the area between your eyebrows, silently you're going to say, "Thank you for helping me to have greater soul contact and to accelerate my evolutionary process. Thank you for healing me. Again, thank you for helping me to have greater soul contact and to accelerate my evolutionary process." Thank you for helping me to have greater soul contact and to accelerate my evolutionary process. Now take the cap off the bottle and take some inhalations and see what you notice. Did the scent change? Did how it make you feel physically, emotionally, mentally? Did that change? Write down in your notes. Okay. Now, move your arms around like so. Like you're moving your wrist and your elbows around. Notice how they feel. Compare them to each other. How does your left elbow feel towards against your right elbow? Do they feel the same? Is one a little stiffer? Same with your wrists. Now, just take some long, slow, deep breaths. Keep taking a few more long, slow, deep breaths. Now, if you go back and you move your arms around, move your wrists, move your elbows, you notice they still feel, in comparison to each other, they still feel the same way they did before, right? Now, what we're doing here is we're directing the plant. We're going to direct the plant to a specific area, and we're going to see what happens. Okay, so begin inhaling, and your awareness is on your left armpit. As you're breathing, your awareness is on your left armpit. You're just thinking about your left armpit as you're taking long, slow, deep breaths. Move your awareness to your left elbow. You're taking long, slow, deep breaths. Your awareness is on your elbow. Move your awareness to your left wrist, front and back. You're inhaling with your awareness on your left wrist. the left palm of your hand. Now you can put your bottle down, and now move your arms. Move your wrists, move your elbows. When you compare your two arms, how do they feel? So the issue here is when we take a plant or work with a plant, you know, a lot of times when we're looking at like medications, we take the medication and we really don't put any thought to it. But when you're working with an essential oil, you're working with a live plant essence, so to speak. You know, you're working with the life force of a plant. And this part of the plant is highly adaptable, right? Highly adaptable. And so when you're working with the plant, the more that we kind of become a co-creator with the plant, we direct the plant, it increases its potency and it increases its potential. When we have it kind of pigeonholed that it just does this or does that, we don't put any effort into it, the plant is limited in what it can do. But when you meet the plant halfway, when you're motivated to get better, you're directing it, the plant takes on characteristics that are not normally there just by putting it on and waiting for some symptom to disappear and go away. And so this aspect of directing the plant is very important. I would say it increases potency by 50%, maybe even 100%. It might even double the potency. And so with this, when you now look at the plant from when you began till now, has your view of this plant changed? Has your view of how to use this plant changed? Do you feel a greater connection to this plant? Jot some things down and give an overview of the plant compared to before. This is a way to access information from the plant, and by having a greater connection with the plant, you're developing a relationship with this plant, and it becomes easier to know when to use it, how to use it, and the plant can actually even teach you how to use it when you're in the middle of applying it or treating something. You know, the plants become teachers themselves because they shift our awareness, they shift our ways of thinking. Essential oils have a great ability for accessing the unconscious. And a lot of times we have information in the unconscious, but we have a hard time accessing it. Essential oils are great at accessing these unconscious ways of thinking. So this is what we call the plant empowerment technique. You can do it over and over again with the same plant, developing a deeper relationship, or you can do it with, say, a plant of the week. You know, you work with one plant and then the next week you move on to the next plant. By going through and doing this, you'll move past book study and you'll have a direct experience and direct information from the plant and understand better how to use essential oils. So thank you and hope to see you again soon.